Welcome to my channel and my kitchen. If you are new here, my name is Leah and I love to cook and share these recipe ideas with you. This week, I'm going to share about 4 different dinner recipes with you. This is Savvy Saute. We're gonna start this video with a shredded chicken for taco salad, tacos, quesadillas, you name it. And I'm using about 4 or 5 chicken breast in my Instant Pot, but you could definitely use a slow cooker. I had it in the Instant Pot for 1 hour. It's been just slow releasing on its own, 32 minutes apparently. I have it off now, and I'm just gonna transfer this into a mixing bowl and shred it. This is the easiest way to shred your chicken once it's cooked. Next, we're gonna add some salsa. This one is a pretty spicy one, so I don't want to add too much. Now you can also add cream cheese to this. You could do salsa verde, you could do enchilada sauce. What are you doing right now? You're making rice? Yes. Going a little lower carb here, I'm using some cauliflower rice to make some Spanish rice, if you will, and it could not get easier using the store freezer bag. Add some salsa and some taco seasoning once it gets a little bit softer in the skillet. But if you wanted to, you could also just pick up a head of cauliflower, take it off the stem, and then process it just really quickly in a chopper. You just don't want it to be in there for very long. You want to pulse it, that way it doesn't get mushy. Taco night is one of our absolute favorite, especially if you're entertaining and you have guests. It is so easy and adaptable for all different types of diets, preferences. Everybody gets to pick their own toppings and serve it however they like, with tortillas, chips, as a salad, quesadilla, taco burrito, anything. Next up is pizza night, and I am getting help from my son. He is almost 7 years old, and we are doing a variety of flavors tonight. And I'm going to cheat a little bit, if you will, by using some naan bread. Pizza is another one of those easily adaptable meals where everyone can pick out their own toppings, and it's really fun, especially to get the kids involved.
Could it be both?
Yeah, whatever kind of pizza you like. What kind of pizza is your favorite?
I like cheese and pepperoni.
So you can make that today on your pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to use these kinds of bread. Naan. So we're going to put some of these on our skillet. And then you got to choose your sauce. What kind of sauce do you want on your pizza?
The red sauce.
The red sauce?
Mm-hmm. What's pesto?
We bought the sauce,
Can
okay?
we go get one?
Yes.
Do I need to get a big spoon?
Oh, no, it can be a little spoon.
This looks tasty, I'll tell you that. And then we have to share.
Okay.
Yum.
An awesome idea is to use spinach artichoke dip as the sauce on the pizza. It was so good. I just added some rotisserie chicken that I had on hand and then topped it with some mozzarella cheese. The pesto and chicken and mozzarella was also a very good option. I used some mushrooms that I had, some fresh spinach. You could also add some other veggies. It's just, options are endless. What do I say? I mean, pizza, you just can't get better than that. Good morning. I'm gonna go ahead and dust off my crock pot. I haven't used it in quite a while. I've been using my Instant Pot, but I'm gonna get started with our lunch for today, get it ready for our Sunday. After after church, and we're going to use the rest of the roast that I had used in my last recipe haul. This is about 1.5 pounds. I left this in on high for 4 hours. I definitely prefer cooking roast in the Instant Pot. Now that I've done that, I just don't think I'm going to go back to the crock pot for it. It was still a little bit tougher to go ahead and shred. It worked fine, but I would have preferred having it in the Instant Pot just for 1 hour. Definitely quicker and still convenient being able to cook it while you're away from the house. So once I had it shredded, I just added a good amount of taco seasoning. We are going to use the seasoned roast as quesadilla filler. So I like to use some olive oil spray in my cast iron skillet, put the tortilla down, and then fold it in half. I don't really like to have a layered quesadilla with one tortilla on top of the other. Having it folded just keeps all of the filling inside a little bit easier. So once I had the meat and the cheese on top, then I went ahead and folded it in half and added another quesadilla to the other side. So I was able to get 2 done at the same time. And I really like doing it this way also because I feel like we are getting the same amount of meat but less bread when we cook it this way. I'm just going to go ahead and serve it with some more of that riced cauliflower, Spanish style, and then everybody just top it with whatever they want. For this meal, I picked up a cauliflower pizza crust that had pepperoni on it, and it was on clearance markdown to $3.74. So I'm leaving pepperoni on the side for the guys. I like to have mine be a veggie pizza. I went ahead and served this with a big salad, and again, toppings are optional, whatever you want to do. It's super easy.
I really couldn't tell that it was cauliflower crust. I had to read the box just to know. And then I had to think about if I was going to pretend like I didn't like it. But I did like it.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. We stopped at the grocery store earlier and found some of this meat for $4.98 on clearance. It was originally $8, and then the asparagus was down to 35 cents for almost 2 pounds, which is amazing. And then this we've never tried before, but it is a tempura battered cauliflower with kung pao sauce, and it was marked down to a little over $4. So we're going to try this all together for dinner. This step is definitely not necessary, but every once in a while when I'm feeling really fancy, I'll go the extra mile, and this just helps it be a little more tender. I used to be so intimidated at the idea of cooking steak until I was in the week before going into labor with my son years ago. I craved steak so bad that I went to the grocery store, picked out a steak and broccoli, and went home and tried cooking it myself. And ever since then, I have just gotten better and better at it. There are tricks to knowing if your steak is cooked all the way through or to the temperature that you want, and I can pretty much feel to know if I'm ready for the steak to come off the skillet. But if you want to be absolutely sure, just grab a meat thermometer. Push on the steak a little bit, give it a feel test, and the firmer it is, the more cooked it is. I feel like the final product of this dinner looks so much harder than it actually was. It was really easy to make. It was delicious. Everything turned out great. And I know steak is kind of a controversial thing. Leave a comment. How do you like your steak cooked? Thank you so much for joining me today. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Let me know what kind of things have you been cooking lately. And if you haven't subscribed already, I would love for you to join this community. Share this video with your friends, with your family. Leave a like down below. It really helps me out. And I will see you in the next video.